Hi class, my name is Yingliu and I'm an international student from China. Today I want to start my speech by asking you questions. What do you think about getting mature? And was there any moment in your life that make you think you're really growing up? Of course, here the maturity I'm talking about is not about physical growth, but mentally. When we were young, we always dream about becoming adults like our parents who are capable to do many interesting things. However, the fact that it's we never know when and how we start getting mature, and this process happens unknowingly and can only be noticed when it's actually completed. Today, I'd like to share my own experience and story about feeling myself becoming a big person to you, which started when I came to America and studied and lived here by myself 3 years ago. I was the single child in my family who have been enjoying a life with full of love from my parents. Both my parents are running business in which guarantees my life being equipped with best materials. When I was a little child, I didn't even think of what is growing up. Gradually, I was too spoiled to behave nicely and friendly when I was in school. The sense of self-centered stopping me from mentally growing mature. My daily life have been taken care of by a nanny who was well paid by my parents, and I had never meant to do my own stuff, such as laundry, food preparation by myself. Even in school, 3 tutors were hired to help me with school works, and I took a lot of advantage of these conditions. However, my life turning point came when I was told I was going to a university in USA. In order to pursue better education for me, my parents decided to send me to an American college. In fact, I was very happy about my parents' arrange at first, because I thought it was a great opportunity for me to escape from my parents' control and to have a real life of my own. My daytime dream was broken by terrible facts that I need to build up every single part of my own life in America. 2 weeks after I arrived in LA, I decided to move in an apartment instead of living in a homestay family because I thought I would be under another type of control if I stayed up with a host family, even though they were so nice to me. With a beautiful and empty apartment, I could do whatever I want with it. I started to pick up furniture from IKEA and other furniture stores and thought about turning my little apartment into a dream room. However, this turned out to be the first nightmare to me. Nobody told me that I need to assemble and install all the furniture I bought. I spent almost a month to complete my living room and decided to return the bed because it was too hard for me to finish. I had to sleep on a mattress for the rest of days in America. The disaster of living by myself didn't end when I found out it was so difficult to do a regular laundry because I always forget to collect dirty clothes and put them into the coin machine. My room started being spread with my clothing everywhere, and I have tried very hard to raise a habit of doing a regular laundry. Then there was another big problem of cooking food. I was fed with delicious food every meal when I was home, but things changed after I started a life by myself. It was not only costly but boring to always eat at restaurants, and I wish I could learn to cook food as what I ate at home. Then I found out it was even harder than a calculus problem. I need to pick fresh vegetables and meat from grocery store, which was the first difficult part. And then when I tried to put all things together into a pot, another problem appeared that I didn't know how long it would take to get things done. Therefore, I have kept eating half raw food for nearly another month until I finally succeeded a nice meal to make myself satisfied. Besides challenges at home, there were also a lot of problems at school, where I was first struggling with the English speaking lectures. And then I found it was so hard to make friends in school because I was afraid of speaking English in front of them. It took time for me to get used into this environment alone without any help from my parents. From some moments at school, I started to realize that I need to growing up in order to handle more things by myself. I was pushed to grow stronger by the life without any hands from family. Also, there was another factor that I have been so eager to prove myself, which motivated me to learn things that I had never been capable enough to do it before. For nearly 3 years, I have experienced so many challenges, from daily life to academic performance. All these challenges didn't beat me, and instead they became fertilized to feed my maturity and courage. Today, I'm so glad that I have been through all this here in America by myself, and I'm so grateful that my parents sent me to study abroad. Also, I'm sharing this with all of you because you may or may not be ready for growing up, or some of you had big desires to prove your maturity, and I'm here to tell you that you can't prepare for being ready for maturity because you don't know when life starts push you to grow up. The only thing you can do is never giving up, trying your best. And the process of overcoming difficulty is so much more important than the result. Thank you.